everybody, welcome back to Frosty Faustings 15. We're here for some DNF Duel Top 48. I'm one of your commentators, Jiro, alongside Dostro, in person this time. I mean, normally we're online. We're digital entities, but now we are real people. How are you doing?
Dude, I am feeling fantastic. Frosty Faustings is like a giant party, and we're having so much fun here. If you haven't seen out in the spectator rooms, the ballrooms, there are 3 of them, 4 of them maybe. There's so many. There's so many. Everyone is excited. They're lively. They're on their feet. They're just happy to be here. And other people, who else is happy to be here but these competitors? This is the last spot on the Arc Revo World Tour, which the finals going down in just over a month. This is the last chance to qualify for the finals.
Yes, that's right. For both DNF Duel and Guilty Gear Strive, lots of contenders on here, of course. Being the last North American stop and last stop in general, there's a lot of pressure here, but there's still a lot of great competition to come through. If you've been watching week in and week out, you know that competition has been nothing but insanely strong for DNF Duel. So I'm really looking forward to see how, now that it's down to the wire, now that, this is it, your last shot, how crazy are we going to get? Because every single time DNF shows up, I'm just blown away. I think I know the game, and then suddenly somebody pulls out some sort of action, some sort of sick touch of death, or some sort of counter hit. That I'm like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
You're insane. You're all insane playing this game, and I can't wait to see how it shakes out. Plus, thank you so much for all you watching, of course. Don't forget that every single tournament here has a match arena, so feel free to check those out, tweet it out, let folks know. And let's heft up those pots right here. We're about to get our first match up for this top 48. It's Taco versus Jiro.
Yeah, Taco, for those of you who don't know, shows up to a lot of online tournaments. They're one of the premier troubleshooter players in North America. A lot of great placements at TNS, can openers, pretty much anything that you can play online. But someone we don't see very often, especially because they're from across the pond, it's Jiro.
Yes.
Jiro, you might be well known as the Japanese Anji player in Guilty Gear, but they are a phenomenal DNF duel player. They got top 8, I believe it was Rev Major, where they got 2nd in Guilty Gear and top 8 in DNF duel. A fantastic Kunoichi player.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this match, especially too now that this is the rise of Troubleshooter. I mean, honestly, Troubleshooter was always a very strong character, but in this patch in particular, thinking about how the universal changes really just benefit the approach for Troubleshooter, and also especially like we were talking about before the stream started, Kunoichi as well, getting a lot of strong buffs to make this character all the more threatening too. And we've seen it before, especially in can openers, that Kunoichi is definitely one of those characters to watch out for. And that happens so often with a lot of these characters that we haven't seen too much of, because now the character variety is so spread out, right? It's very interesting to see how it shakes out, because now we kind of slept on Ghostblade, for example, and now Ghostblade's skyrocketed. Hey, the warning signs were there. We tried to tell you to prepare, and here we are. But yeah, Kunoichi and Troubleshooter. Troubleshooter, great character, because one of the 2 that can really play this game a little bit differently than the rest, because of the fact that they can apply scratch damage to themselves and then force themselves to be an awakening earlier than a lot of the characters, the other character being Berserker, right? So, but Kunoichi's unique ability too, you want to watch out for that Fire Seal, right? That's going to give that extended opportunity for Kunoichi to apply pressure. Her mix is absolutely phenomenal, especially when you think about the teleport opportunities that she can throw out there.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting way to see how these players feel out the neutral, because Kunoichi covers a lot of very different angles. Not to mention, she's different ways to control where she is on screen, whether it's her double jump or her teleport. She's really good at covering that. But Troubleshooter has these humongous buttons, and the G-Bomber, that grenade, is going to be very powerful.
I gotta say real quick, whoever made that transition for DNF Duel, excellent job. That was beautiful stuff right there. Let's go into it.
The start off just raw 5S, and we're getting this quick conversion. That was impeccable awareness from Taco.
Yes, absolutely. Put that scratch damage on there, and you're about to see a good grip of damage on the setup here. That's enough. Got to get the drink and power up these normals.
Oh, yeah, but that JMS covering that air momentum right over the net, and we get this opportunity. Jiro's coming in, unfortunate drop, but we still lay down the pressure. The horizontal angles from that reversal, not enough to catch the airborne Kunoichi.
Yeah, that was the right call there to go for the reversal. Just a little bit mistimed, unfortunately. Taco might be going down this round. We do have enough resources to do it. There it is.
What a conversion. Jiro just capitalizing as best as possible. That DP punish. Huge.
Ooh, all right. Good awareness on the defense and the teleport. Stagger pressure to push Taco back in this corner, but caught low to start things off.
Yeah, that's a big change. That cancel off of the 5S into the 2S. We get this setup. We're going to get this fire still running. Knocked down.
Another burn. With that fire seal to keep that pressure again, like I was talking about at the top of the set. Yo, caught double high here. Taco pushed into Awakening, so you're going to get one more shot here from Jiro, but is your defense going to be able to withstand this?
Yeah, we'll have to see. They're able to put on so much full charge on the DP.
Oh my God.
We have the seal. The G-Bomber! He pressed the button on the way down. And this is going to be huge damage.
Yes.
This might not be able to kill. We don't have a lot of mana left, but we get this setup.
Yeah, wasn't going to kill. Needed one more at the very least. Especially, you know, big risk on that DP situation, too. It got that get on fire, which allowed the wall splat thanks to the Awakening from Troubleshooter, but Jiro absolutely in complete control on Taco. I mean, golly, that corner situation could have gone south real fast for Taco. I mean, it ultimately did at the end of the day, but defense is going to be the name of the game here against Kunoichi. Nice G-Bomber coming through.
Oh, it got rid of the frog. That has to be an input error, and we get this huge damage. Jump cancel off the 2S, using these Helm Breakers to keep the corner, get them super high, and we're going to be able to set up when necessary.
Nice.
Here's the explosion. One more to get it.
Yep, just opted the bomb setup just to get the drink. Oh, I like the conversion. Try to go for the 2S anti-air, but unfortunately, Kunoichi's just a little bit faster.
That teleport was impeccable.
Yes.
That was a fantastic awareness. A lot of the time you think of just trying to get out with movement options, but this movement is non-existent from point A to B.
Ooh, caught again, the double high after the teleport from Jiro. Towed it up.
Oh, calling out Gamma Bunt out here, and we get the fire tornado. We're going to be able to set up. Let's see how much damage we need and how much damage we want here.
There it is. Yeah, that was going to be the throw setup right there.
She's dead!
Yeah, risked it all for the throw. And Taco knew because, look, you cut the combo off right at the moment where it was going to be enough just for a throw. And you were hoping that Taco was going to block in that corner situation. But, of course, Troubleshooter's got a DP. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, if it wasn't enough for Hitman to have it, they gave it to Troubleshooter, too.
Ooh, nice opening gambit here from Jiro. Going to maintain that. Oh, beautiful starter here. Got that fire seal to extend it, too.
Yeah, these extraordinary combos allowing Jiro to press on the pressure and create really clever pressure sequences on Wake Up and Okizeme here.
Ooh, I like the aerial trajectory there from Jiro to full stop and try to make an ambiguous cross-up situation, but the DP finding the mark, take a drink.
Yeah, we're setting up with the kunai here. Using the teleport, is able to catch the conversion with the JA. Jiro takes it all the way down, is going to be able to press their positioning, put them into the corner, and now this is huge damage here.
There we go.
That killed?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The last fireball?
Oh,
that
yeah.
Killed?
Look, you got to look at these damage, the combo counter here at that point, right? You got the extra hit.
I thought they gave everyone more health. What happened?
Oh, well, you know, explosions hurt different. Oh, nice. Able to turn things around here. No whiff DP punish. But there's a full DP from Taco. We got to catch up. Goes for the drink for that extra damage, but opens again. Taco keeps trying to reach out in these strings, and Jiro is not letting you do it.
Yeah, we just saw Taco DP out of a stagger string, and once again, Jiro goes for it and opens them up, trying to get these layers bigger and deeper. And the jump explosion, that J2S getting right outside of the large horizontal hitbox from the 2MS on Troubleshooter's side. Very, very clever positioning from Jiro.
Jiro absolutely in control throughout that set, too, and just honestly, every option that Taco had shown up, honestly, it was a lot of the frame trap pressure from Jiro that Taco was getting caught up in. Like, yes, great, you had the answer DP, but then immediately after, Jiro was not afraid because that pace was already set by Jiro. There's no reason for Jiro to be afraid of the next interaction because they've been winning the neutral time and time again, especially with those Toad setups, which got blown up only one time by the grenade, too. So Taco had the pieces, but just barely out of range in a lot of situations, too.
Yeah, it's I think it really comes down to the way Jiro was able to position themselves on screen. I think that was incredibly important and super valuable.
Yes.
The way that he was just able to move in and out and get right above a lot of what Troubleshooter was going for.
Yeah.
There was the threat of DP, but it was punished like
Every
more than like 75% of the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
4 out of 5 times, maybe even more. They were just so well placed throughout the entirety
Yes.
of the set.
Yes, absolutely. So a great set to start things off for DNF Duel, and hopefully Taco comes back into it a little bit later on in the bracket because they will be fighting out of loser side at this point now. But next up, we do have Nezu up against Ganonduerf.
Yeah, Ganondeurf is a French player.
Ah.
They're really, really good at Soul Calibur. Actually, I ended up playing against Ganondeurf at ECT. They beat me out of pool to get out of pools in Guilty Gear Strive. Very talented RAM player. But they play Launcher in DNF. I accidentally just played against them again in casuals that same weekend.
Okay.
I believe they're still on the Launcher right now. The buff Launcher, that 2B is so good. You cancel the grenade into just about anything. But she still has a lot of work to do. Everyone got buffed. They were not lying when they said over 100 buffs on the list. Those patch notes went wild, dude.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you know, again, Launcher is one of those characters that on opening Gambit is so important for her. Like, that initial knockdown is going to be crucial. And if she gets it first, good luck getting out of those situations there. Thank God they added the invulnerable role, because otherwise, like, you are not surviving a Launcher pressure string in this state. I mean, even before, Launcher did have that ability, but it was much harder previously considering the other toolkits of characters across the cast. There were very few Launchers that were still putting in that work. But now, the state that she's in, like you said, very much more a threat. We'll see how this Launcher works out.
Yeah, I think something that was really beneficial in a lot of ways for the patch in the the December patch, excuse me, was that they made a lot of characters like more whole. They gave the characters a very important and cohesive game plan. I think that was super, super great to see.
All right, well, it does have Nezu on Ghostblade, and this is going to be absolutely terrifying. This is one character that I would not want to go up against if I were Launcher.
Yeah, Ghostblade just does so much damage and has a lot of really fantastic, safe setups. Not to mention, Launcher's very tall, so Ghostblade is going to be going to possibly have opportunities to go for these instant overheads or fuzzy overhead setups against Ganonduerf here.
Yeah, you want to talk never-ending pressure. Ghostblade is definitely one of those characters capable, especially with these ghost setups here in the corner. Throw, because you're expecting the next hit, right? You've been through this before.
What
right
was
back
that
at
option?
you.
They did jump A and jump AS? Holy cow, Ganondeurf just pushing out here. We're getting this guard damage racked up.
Oh yeah, we're about to break. Oh no, doesn't have enough resources to do it, so we had to back off.
Okay, good use of the guard button. Instant low.
Oh, no,
Tries
no,
to catch out the Ghost. That 5A clips, but the 2S from Ghostblade counter hit leads to so much damage. Look at that red!
That is a big risk, a big gamble to take with the 5A. Try to shut down Ghost, and unfortunately didn't pay off. But Ganondeurf not swayed by it here. Gonna push Nezu just outside of Awakening here. Great throw set up.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. DP, that's the big damage pickup off the OTG, and Ganondeurf, after a huge damage combo, is not deterred.
Right, nice. Got the Helm Breaker here.
Woo! Hey, press the button, brother. Oh, big beam's going out.
Yep. Let's get the grenade here. Great patience here from Nezu, but again, just whittling away that guard gauge.
Oh,
nice.
The 6S conversion right outside the grenade range.
Yeah.
That's easily Launcher's best tool, in my opinion. Just getting right out of it. Great spacing from Nezu here. Guard button check.
Yep, gonna have to hold this corner once again. Nice. Again, the DP waiting for it here. Ganondeurf.
Yeah, the grab is the quickest option for a lot of characters, Launcher included. So that jump looked like it was trying to bait it out. Oh my god! Oh, you cannot block anything. You cannot block anything. Gotta get this pressure going as long as possible.
Yep, that is unfortunate though. Ganondeurf ran out of resources before the guard break. Thank goodness for Nezu in Awakening state here and continuing.
But look at the guard bar by Ganondeurf.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what a conversion.
Nice.
Getting the super to seal it out. Nezu takes this round.
All right, good round. Great pressure too from Nezu. I mean, thank goodness, though, and that just might be a slight blunder from Ganondeurf's side, right? Just being outside of that mana range to get that guard break, because that was rightfully Ganondeurf's round. Unfortunately, management of resources is key to get those guard breaks.
Yeah, especially for Launcher, because her big guard damage option is that nuke. The JMS takes up 90 mana to do.
Double high here, keeps the low pressure going, and still, oh, Ganonduerf finally cracking open. There's the DP.
Yeah, it hits so high, getting Nezu right out of the air.
Oh, nice little whip punish. No confirm, though, from Nezu.
Yeah, we're just able to put on the pressure, using that 2S to keep it safe at that range. X1, hold that. Oh, we're right out the corner. Ganondeurf doing a great job.
Ooh, again, look at this. The accuracy from Ganondeurf's DPs.
Yeah, and they're just using the extra little bit of time that Nezu's trying to go for a little bit of hesitation, but we're able to get this. Look at the guard damage. They didn't look at the resources. They've been exhausted for so long.
That's unbelievable. Like, literally, just in the previous sequence where I say the fact that we were out of resources until we get the guard break.
Totally.
Didn't need it because Nezu just opened themselves up anyways. And thank goodness, because Ganondeurf's pressure was about to end at that point. So being able to confirm after that, great pressure awareness from Ganondeurf to take that first game.
Yeah, a lot of Launcher's really great pressure options are so mana intensive. We just saw the X1, that's 70 mana.
Yeah. There's another one right there for you. Grenade set up, don't you forget about it. See, I love it too because we're hiding those grenades under the explosions. It's information overload, so Nezu is going to hesitate more often here, but this time, finding the mark, gonna carry coast to coast here.
Oh, this is big damage here. Gonna get the knockdown safe set up. Oh, I think they're option selecting to get around the DP, but not the roll. That's the second time that Nezu has done that. But catching out of the air with the JS, huge commitment, but it pays off here. We're back to the corner.
Nice, goes for the high. Great defense from Nezu, but the low will catch it.
My gosh!
Ganondeurf taking a round here.
Ganondeurf just shooting the gun on this 25 kill streak out here. What the heck, man?
Oh, nice roll. Full punish right there. My God, Ganondeurf going to carry over to that east side, but drops the conversion there, too. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry on offense against Ghostblade. They don't have a reversal hit, but that 6S call out going right through the projectile, able to set up this offense from Nezu.
All right. We're going to get this corner pressure in just a moment here after the string. Drops out of the combo, though.
Yeah, a lot of hits done, deterioration there, but that's the second time the JMS so low to the ground, getting that 2A and right into the mix-up, the combo, and we're going to get the knockdown. It does continue.
Oh, my goodness. Ganon's in Awakening, too, so this is a big comeback opportunity.
Oh, this is going to be some good damage. X1, hold that. We're going to be able to run across the screen, get the OTG.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure what that grab whiff was for. Perhaps a frame kill setup. Oh, but no.
You're right there. Just get the kill. We need to confirm into Awakening, and that'll be it. But
oh, we're right
cancel.
out.
Don't let this cost you here. Nezu just needs one more strike confirmed to win the round.
Oh, they tried to roll out. They were so close to getting guard broken, but Ganondeurf using the 4S after the 2B cancel, able to catch the roll forward, the approach options, trying to get out, and such great awareness using what would get around the anti-guard break opportunity.
I can't stress this enough. Like, you cannot make a mistake in a high-pressure situation like that. I mean, congratulations. You made it through Ganondeurf, but my God, had that situation gone the opposite way, or had Nezu found that confirmed, that one hit confirm it to kill, that would have been a wrap. Ganondeurf had the guaranteed victory right there, just needed another couple more hits in that combo routing, but for whatever reason, just ended up dropping it and going for a whiff throw. I don't know if they thought maybe they had the tick throw set up and they were just being cheeky with it, but either way, like, you're pushed into Awakening. You could spend that. You were about there to get that kill on Ghostblade, but at the end of the day, you still got that victory. Whether or not it was clean, you still got the W.
There's a lot to take into account because there's a bunch of resources to manage. Your own mana, your opponent's mana, both guard bars, your health. Not to mention, we're on stage here.
Yep.
We're on stage. We're trying to do our best with all of this pressure. There's so many eyes here. If you haven't seen behind the players, there is a humongous crowd not only for DNF, for the assortment of games here in the Grand Ballroom here at Frosty Faustings 2023. There's so much stress to perform properly here.
Yes, absolutely, and it's very important too, especially with that final qualifying position here. Up next, we do have Kubo going up against Ryazo.
Yep, Ryazo, a very intelligent Enchantress player, coming up with a bunch of tech, a bunch of routing, and if I have things correctly, Kubo, a Grappler player. If this is the same Kubo that is the Kubo in like every other anime game ever, definitely a Grappler.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see Kubo up against Enchantress, though. Enchantress is another one of those characters, too, that...
Enchantress is, like, the real Grappler, right?
Right, yeah.
Because her grab will, like, kill you.
Yeah.
But Grappler, like, the threat is the grab.
Yeah, Enchantress, one of those characters that was, you know, again, kind of looked off to the side, kind of slept on for a lot of the earlier parts of DNF Duel, but also never left that conversation, right? Because of the threat that she does have with Mads, being able to control that puppet and being able to make situations very terrifying in the corner. But again, it was another one of those situations like, well, there are other characters that have tools that are a bit more threatening than what Enchantress can do. So, like, for example, Ghostblade, right? Like, that is very much like the counter argument for that one there. But Grappler, you know, has been a roller coaster of a character early on. Super strong, then kind of, you know, whittled out a little bit, but there are still a few Grappler characters that will surprise you in this bracket and put on a great show. Grappler is just absolutely terrifying in this patch.
Grappler is a character that I think, and this may be controversial opinion, but I think about this for every character. He's super goofy, dude.
Okay.
He's super goofy. He's just like a regular guy, right?
With strong muscles.
He's like we're here in DNF world, and he's like freaking John Gribben coming to work with his...
No. You haven't seen Neo Grappler. Come on now. No. You better put respect on Grappler, because I'm telling you, Grappler will wake up with that devil gene inside and tear you apart.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Enchantress coming in with a 2 versus 1 advantage. This is going to be a little tricky. Run up throw. We set up with Mad.
Oh, nice conversion there.
Oh, yeah, and that's something that might be very important here. Enchantress roll is fully grab invulnerable, so you have to be careful about that.
Ooh, I'd like the stagger. There's the throw. Nice pickup.
Yeah, not a lot that Enchantress can do when she has Mad out, because you lose access to your DP.
Okay, good pickup here. Kubo in control. And I do like the stagger pressure from Kubo as well, too, to string in these command grabs. Pressured out. Nice delay. Goes for the sky kick.
Yeah, that charge S attack, getting that armor, baiting out the defensive option, and allowing Kubo to ultimately take this round. Just structuring their pressure very smart right now.
Yes. All right, full screen situation. Don't forget about Mads. Mads can still activate. Try to go for shoulder tackle, and great interrupt from Ryazo.
Yeah, we're using that Kara MS stance cancel in the air in order to change our air momentum. We're going to be able to get some good damage here. Into exhaustion, though. We're able to poke out, but they just pressed the button. They pressed the button.
Two ways.
Yeah,
they come out real quick.
You got to be worried about what's coming out on Oki, but sometimes you just hit 2A, and it's the perfect option.
Oh, Mads might be done right there. Nice. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, catches the roll. No grab needed. The 2B getting this huge return for Kubo. The brutal hit taking all that white life down.
Yo, that change, well needed for Grappler, because remember, that was not a thing early on for Grappler because of Enchantress' smaller hurt box. So now, that small nerf coming into play.
Yeah, that JMS, super tricky. They're in the air, so you expect the high, but they still get the opportunity coming in with that throw.
Oh, fully charged shoulder.
Yeah, able to use conversion to move out. Ooh. Oh, we get the punish. That was such a huge mistake.
Oh no, got caught in the stagger pressure again in this corner.
Yeah, they didn't get full charged lantern on the way down, so we weren't able to get the hard knockdown.
It's a beautiful anti-air here, keeping up that Mads pressure, but we're in exhaustion. Nice teleport to get out of dodge.
Yeah, Ryazo's moving so well, but it's just not enough. Grappler is super mobile, as strange as it might sound. We've just been able to get right through a lot of these movement and offensive options.
Great guard cancel right there, but Kubo is now pushed into Awakening. Oh my god, no! Could have been a confirmed. That was scary. Got the throw. Nice.
Get the hands!
You're done.
Oh,
you didn't even need that, Kubo!
It's guaranteed. It's guaranted. You don't want to drop the combo when it's just one button, do you?
I love it. I love it.
Kubo is now on set point here against Ryazo.
And that was looking real south right there. Ryazo was definitely in control for a while, but Grappler can find a way in.
Yeah, Ryazo just hasn't had time to set up, and their offense has just been in quite the position that Kubo just knows what to do.
Yep. All right, fully charged Mads. Great patience here from Kubo.
Yeah, using that jump cancel on the 2S.
I love the adjustment from Ryazo anyways too, right?
Ah, what a conversion!
Nice.
This is going to be big damage. We're going to be able to set up, keep the corner here. Safe jump setup.
Ooh.
Oh, just got bonked on the head.
Could have confirmed that. That was actually an interesting decision for Kubo to go for that reset there. Beautiful anti-air as well. Nice.
Keep
it. Could be done. Yeah.
We're going to run it back here. They tried to get out. They were looking for the JMS, but it did not come. We just get these bare feet to the noggin, and Kubo moves on, top 48 winners side.
My goodness. Kubo put in a lot of work with that Grappler. That's terrifying. To not only dismantle the setup of Enchantress, but also to put on a clinic of how Grappler can look on the offensive. That was absolutely well executed from Kubo.
As regular as Grappler may look, they are terrifying to play
always
against.
happens. Always happens.
They're terrifying. They get one touch on you, and you're just fearing for your life. You know what it's like to get hit by a plus normal against a Grappler in just about any fighting game? Like Zangief up in your face, just doing like whatever normal it is to be plus. Garuda impact from Potemkin just right in your face. Grappler has their 5S, and it's just, what do you do?
Time to guess, but we don't have to guess who's coming up next. It'll be Masoma up against Bluelinkys. It's, by golly, almost a TNS run back here.
It's the ghost of Maine's past coming up here. It's Masoma used to be the man on the Swiftmaster, but right now, Bluelinkys is just the Swiftmaster to do it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Bluelinkys does have alternative options as well, you know, outside of Swiftmaster. We've seen Ghostplay come out from Bluelinkys, also Dragon Knight as well. So a couple options, but usually Bluelinkys has to be put into a situation where they have to switch out, usually in a loser side situation. Sometimes they will open up with a different character, but I do believe Masoma now picking up
Crusader.
Crusader, yeah. Which Crusader has been exceptional. Figure this out. Oh no, y'all mixed up. What is this? Is that an autograph from Masoma?
Is that an autograph, or is that like the Death Note?
Masoma, oh no.
What if that's just like the Death Note for Bluelinkys?
There were other names? Oh my god.
This is the next person to go.
Oh no.
That would be some next level stuff here. But right now, looks like they're having a good time. They're setting up. Yes. Masoma, a multi-game talent. One Vortex Gallery among a bunch of other DNF brackets. Super, super talented, super smart. I'm excited to see this one.
Look, as long as y'all put respect on the Crusader, you'll put Masoma down in the directory as attending the Church of Plus Frames out here in this ARC World Tour 2022. I promise you the good scripture about to come through, because good Lord, you're going to have to hold these frames just like the walls of Jericho out here. My God.
Oh, early DP from Bluelinkys. We'd want none of this. The plus frames off the wall are super scary, but we get right into the combo here. We're going to be able to set up after this, and Bluelinkys already off to a fantastic start here on this set.
Absolutely. Does not want to hear the sermon this hour, this late into the day.
It's not Sunday yet, man.
Hey, every day is a good day for the worship that is plus frames.
Oh, speaking of plus frames, you can't be caught pressing here versus the Swiftmaster. We're going to be able to use that time to build up some extra mana here.
Oh, the fastball scoops into the confessional. Bluelinkys will not be attending today.
Yeah, Bluelinkys is having a lot of really great and well-structured offense here against Masoma.
Nice.
Oh, the Hammer of Justice.
Nice. Got Holy Orb coming out. Another prayer for you. Bless this young child, for you're about to understand the pain that is the smite.
Oh, we just put the jacket on. That was fantastic use of the Remedios there. We're going to be able to set up the Apocalypse. Oh, and they might be dead from this. Look at this damage.
Ooh.
Are they close enough?
No, no, there's, block the DP, but conversion. We're about to answer back. Bluelinkys has a strong opportunity, but a ton of work.
Yeah, that's that new change here. You can cancel DP into Orb, and they used it to cover with conversion, able to punish Masoma overextending into the offense here.
Okay, fast fall pressure, trying to build up that scratch damage once again here. Plus, build up that guard gauge, but I mean, hey, Masoma holding strong, opened up.
Oh, is this enough? Is this going to do it? They have so much mana at their disposal and Awakening skill if we want it. It's going to be a lot to make it. But the 4S is gun, or 4MS is so much damage, but they choose to go for the reset.
Yeah, had to, because I mean we needed one more interaction to get that kill. Gonna go for the Raging Storm, and you have to be so careful if you're Bluelinkys here.
Look at this guard bar.
Yep. We're trying to spend it all, but we're exhausted. Have to be patient. The 5B, my
Counter
God!
hit!
Bluelinkys does not need to believe in the faith today because this Raging Storm is about to blow through into winner's side.
Bluelinkys coming up as the prophet of the winds. The prophet of the winds. We do not pray to the same God here.
All right, so game 2, strong comeback for Bluelinkys and what seemed like was a sealed deal for Masoma. And that's the thing with Bluelinkys. Like, you cannot count Bluelinkys out.
Yeah, unfortunate missed input there, but we're able to get the vacuum throw mix-up opportunity here, and they go for it again. Masoma has been so content to hold down back, but there's the mash out, but no Abari until now.
All right. The Heavenly Light coming on through, drop the Hammer of Justice.
Oh, put on the jacket. Oh, yes, praise the Lord. Give him these hammers. Oh, catching the jump out.
Oh,
what was that?
That damage to cash out the scratch damage.
Oh, the Apocalypse not close enough. That's still caught! Woo! What?
Hallowed be thy name, Masoma taking that round.
All right, the 5A bring out the hammers. Oh, good conversion to stay on defense, and we use the DP to push right out.
Good patience here.
Oh, yeah, we're putting out these traps.
Yikes, yep, the 5B.
Oh, I love that air dash back, but the orb ran out just a little bit earlier than they expected. But we still maintain the corner.
Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, the spiral sword's able to clash with the projectile that is the wall, and we're able to put on the offensive just afterwards.
A jump in pressure here, gonna have to hold the thrust. Oh, the Holy Spear shutting down the full belt.
Yeah, we're just playing it clean on defense here, and that poke out that 5B, 8-frame advancing normal.
Oh, take it to the sky, still able to get the pickup here even though we go up to the heavens. Usually that's Crusader territory, but Bluelinkys came to have a word.
Yeah, we're able to get the safe jump set up. The slight walk back, catching Masoma doing something on defense, pressing a button it looked like, and Bluelinkys now on set point here. Oh, big hit! Put your back into that one.
Nice, gonna go for loops here, of course. Off into the wall we go.
Doesn't catch the last hit of the Buster, but this vacuum into throw has been so tricky from Masoma.
Oh boy, nice guard cancel though.
Oh, we're exhausted. Getting some mana back. Masoma's trying to lay on the offensive, but Bluelinkys is just too fast, jumping out of the vacuum here.
Oh, nice, again, 5B conversion. And that's so quick too to shut down any of the startup from Crusader here, and this is gonna be a grip.
Yeah, these walls have been placed at such a point where Bluelinkys feels comfortable trying to press forward despite the fact that wall is plus. And the 8-way down catches Masoma pressing a button when they shouldn't have. And now they're sent down to loser's side. Bluelinkys moves on.
I mean, my goodness, we have to bow our heads for another fallen Crusader, but Masoma still has another opportunity. Like you said, in the loser side to advance on into this potential top 8 position. But of course, you know, look, we are getting down to it. I mean, we do have a lot of high-level players here. And again, like, week in and week out, we see these players constantly competing for those top spots.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly growing this inside this game and also just showing up and showing out. And Bluelinkys has consistently been the 1-2 beat. Like, every single DNF online event that you've been checking out, likely will have Bluelinkys sitting there in grand finals, whether it be with Swiftmaster or another character, but for the majority, we know Bluelinkys for Swiftmaster, so that is a tall order here. But up next, we do have another great matchup here. Diaphone showing up against Ganonduerf, making a return.
Yeah, Diaphone we've seen in many events previous as a Hitman player. But since the recent patch, they've been exploring a little bit more with a bunch of different characters. They presented Vanguard the most in pools. But they did bring out the Hitman in a few matchups. They brought the Hitman out in the mirror because it looks like, or maybe not the mirror. I'm trying to remember. They brought the Hitman out against at least one matchup, but they did make it out of pools over Abic. They played Abic in winners finals of their pool and made it out. But right now, I'm going to have to see what they choose to go for. I believe that they did pick the Vanguard against the launcher in their pool, so I'm curious to see what they choose today.
I wouldn't be surprised if Diaphone picked up Vanguard again, one of those characters that definitely needed a buff in this previous patch and definitely got blessed in this last patch.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the content that Diaphone has been putting out as well, too, just really kind of boasting about like how strong Vanguard is right now and how oppressive Vanguard buttons can be now in this state of the game, too, to constantly like repeat almost, right? Like in the pressure. But yeah, we'll see if we end up sticking up with Vanguard. And you know what? I'm so glad that both Launcher and Vanguard got love in this patch, too, because Vanguard was one of those characters that absolutely needed it. A really cool character, especially when you think about the range that you could test in. Just needed a couple more tweaks, and they definitely got the tweaks that they were looking for.
Yeah, something that's going to be very important with Vanguard this patch is the Behead. That 5 MS, I believe. Yep. That big swing goes about 3/4 of the screen and is fully armored. Not to mention, in the launcher matchup or projectile focus matchup, he has the forward tackle off the 5 MS stance, which is fully projectile invulnerable and plus on block. And depending on the spacing of it, it can be more plus than necessary.
Absolutely.
I believe.
Here we go, locked in. Vanguard up against Launcher. And I gotta say, like, at first blush, I'm feeling like this is all Vanguard here.
It's gonna be really a fight for spacing. Because Vanguard has that 5A and 5B, which can really catch a lot of what Launcher wants to be positioning-wise. But we're starting off again with the same thing that we saw against Nezu, that JA to contest the space directly in front of them.
I think that's a very good way to open up here. Yo, there's that shoulder attack we were talking about, but with the grenade to back things up.
Yeah, that 2B grenade is so incredibly powerful. We're gonna be able to set up here. Oh, they tried to go for some sort of conversion setup or perhaps a missed guard cancel, but Diaphone is right out, getting some mana back off of that conversion, and pressure continues.
Full screen, got the grenade set up here, don't you forget it. Overreaching. I mean, just a small blunder right there.
Yeah, we're able to stay on board, but the armor right through the grenade explosion. Diaphone's going to be able to get some huge pressure. The dash cancel off the JMS brings us closer to the corner and more consistent.
Okay, push Ganonduerf in Awakening here, of course. DP, perfect timing there.
Yeah, that's something that...
Oh, no!
Oh, my God!
One more step was all that we needed. The idea was there, and by God, Ganonduerf could have gotten away. Even Diaphone knows it. We didn't get the camera shot, but Diaphone said, oh, boy.
Yeah, Diaphone's someone who turns to the camera like, what a silly game whenever something happens. Poked out, catches the press out. Ganonduerf takes the corner off the 4S tackle and is able to get some solid damage and a nuke if we want it.
Oh, hold this.
Oh yeah, X1, hold this. We're able to keep the combo going, get the knockdown. We're probably going to set up.
Yep, Luke again. Great defense from Diaphone in this round here, but the armor, don't you forget it, but not enough to get that full confirm.
Yeah, that wasn't a counter hit. Unfortunate for Diaphone. Goes for the head once more, trying to get through the DP, and Ganonduerf gets out. We're going to be able to take the corner, and if we get the mana for it, we're going to be able to kill here.
You got it. Just spend it.
Oh, just press the button. They didn't even have to do the input. We didn't see the good going. And Ganonduerf ties it up on rounds here.
Absolutely.
And this is a winner's quarterfinals match, so this is winner makes it into top 8 winner's side.
Hold on. Why does Launcher have the Burger King colors on her sleeves? That is the Burger King colors. That is a Whopper on her sleeve.
Brother, I didn't even see that until now.
That is a Whopper right there on the sleeve.
Yeah, using that conversion to stay safe. Behead, not quite enough. Catches with the explosion off the grenade. Set up. Oh, just one more. We're going to be able to get rid of that gray life.
All right, stagger pressure, go for the torch.
Oh, yeah, we caught Diaphone just holding down back, and we recognize the startup of the 5MS.
Oh!
Would be.
Nice roll. All right, big opportunity. We rolling through still with throw. No punish, but great conversion there for Ganonduerf. Able to get out that grenade to hold on safely.
Oh, look at this guard bar from Diaphone. This is so dangerous. If they're caught sleeping once. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Right after the behead, we put out the flamethrower. Such a great long-range poke, super fast. And now with the cancel into the MS skills, is able to clean it up.
Yep. Ah!
OTG 5B, we're going to take this to the corner. Oh. Look at this damage. That was from 100 mana.
Good roll. Don't forget about the grenade. Great awareness, but unfortunately caught with the counter hit. Diaphone going to take a grip of damage here for that one. Oh no, into the throw.
Combo! X1, hold that. Ugh.
Another nuke to drop once again.
Oh, so nice, we did it twice. Oh, we dropped the combo though, no missile.
Just said, that's okay. Here's another grenade.
Oh,
the cannon.
Tried to guard cancel out.
Pretty sure he could have finished. At least he got the throw. Again, that's another situation we saw in the previous set with Ganonduerf where, hey, we dropped a little bit too early, could have committed and got that kill.
Ganonduerf, regardless, sticking to a very solid and simple game plan, and very effective. They're not going for anything very fancy.
Slide into the DMs, another series of explosions for you with throw. That's okay.
Oh, using the cinematic to stay fully invulnerable to that.
Yo, but the nuke! No
what the hell? Oh my god! Using the behead to armor through the nuke! Oh! What
nice
a roll.
Yeah, really good to get out of that corner. Don't forget about that grenade. You have the full stop. Nice.
Yeah,
5A. We are in Awakening here. Has the resources. We just got to get that health below a certain threshold. It's almost there.
It's so close.
There
it might not be able to kill.
Nah, we got this. We got it. Good job.
Bet your channel points now.
Oh, listen to me, chat. It's killing. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'll leave, everybody. Have a good night.
They can run up throw. The classic zoner gameplay with they're like, oh, I'm gonna shoot my gun from full screen. You're not gonna catch this run up throw, right?
Vanguard's a tough cookie. I can't. I've led chat astray. I mean, it happens. You know, it is DNF duel. Every time y'all see me on DNF, I know I lead you astray. Usually I'm pretty accurate. I'm pretty accurate on those kills.
No, dude, the health bars are bigger now. The health bars are bigger
now. But I saw the life point at which Vanguard was at. I went, no, that's a safe bet. We're dead. No, I was wrong. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
That's unfortunate.
It was a pixel.
That's unfortunate for Diaphone, unfortunate for Ganonduerf, and unfortunate for us here in the booth. But luckily for Ganonduerf, they were able to seal it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm 90% accurate, y'all. Like you can trust his face. Trust me. I got this. 90% accuracy. 90%.
This is the face of honesty here.
Always, always. I know it's like, for example, it's a great time to be out at Frosty. I mean, look at the 25 games, all of them having Matcherinos. So I know you DNF players know how to support a Matcherino. So please, you could definitely set that up.
Hell yeah.
Tweet it out. Let folks know. It'll be a great time. Plus the final qualifier for Arc Revo. We can't stress that enough because that is a tall order to really get there. You know, a month away. Plus, a whole new season on the way for DNF Duel, so it's a great time to pick up the game.
We got the Spectre teaser late last year.
Yeah, so looking forward to seeing how that shakes up. And plenty of other characters in the roster to choose from, too. I'm personally hoping for, like, I got everybody I wanted. Like, out of GFO, I got everybody that I wanted, so I'm pretty good. But I'm personally hoping for another mage. You know, honestly, Witch would be great. Just to get, you know, the little Halloween theme going, right?
Ooh, that would be a good seasonal pick.
Yeah,
that would be a great seasonal pick.
So, I'm curious to see if we can get any other mages outside of Enchantress and Swiftmaster. So that would be very interesting to see. Any picks for you? You know any of the roster of DFO?
I'm not so familiar with DFO as a game, but I'm a big fan of DNF Duel so far. I myself am a zoning player. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. At least I'm not a grappler. But I'm a big fan of zoning characters. I'm a launcher main right now. I like I like the social distancing, man. I'm a big fan of the social distancing.
I don't know.
Right now.
I geek out every time I see the possibility that we get Neo Grappler, because Neo Grappler looks dope.
Dog,
Y'all Google Neo Grappler.
You've shown me a picture of it
Neo
too.
Grappler is so cool, but
They're badass.
And also, great time to check out. I don't think this Twitch Prime gift is still there, but like a few months ago, they were offering in-game currency for DFO out of Twitch Prime to check out. So it's a free-to-play game. Check out DFO and get yourself a little teaser of things that are potentially there to come for DNF, because my God, this game looks great. And honestly, the way that Aiding built this game to just almost one-to-one recreation of DFO specifically, like in animations, it's insane. But what's going to be even more insane is this top 8 qualifier of Ryazo up against Tales of Mystery.
Yeah, Tales of Mystery we have not yet seen on the bracket, but we have seen Ryazo.
Yes.
Ryazo, the Enchantress player that got John Gribben grabbed by Kubo out there, just got the hands put on them, and I don't blame them. Kubo was extra scary.
Yes.
But we have yet to see anything super fancy coming in from the Enchantress. Ryazo themselves has a lot of very good performances, doesn't play online. I believe they're a PlayStation player, so you might not see them in a lot of the prominent brackets, but they did get a top 8 performance at CEO Taku.
Nice.
So that's very impressive. So you know that they're out here with the strong gameplay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tales of Mystery, looking at my notes here, potentially a Crusader player. I'm excited to see what comes in. Crusader, we saw the big damage. Crusader, a very goofy character to have on screen, because everyone loves to go on about praying to the Lord. The Crusader's prayer, our Father who art in heaven, just praying out when they get the hammer going.
Our Father Aiding, who art in the heavenly developer desk, giving us the positive frames.
Hallowed be thy frames.
Indeed, indeed.
Thy kingdom come, thy mix be done, in neutral as it is in the corner.
Woo.
It's a fun time. It's a fun time.
It is always a fun time. You know, look at this whole cast of characters that we do have available here, especially the 2 wonderful players that are putting on a show out here. I'm curious to see, because Enchantress, again, really scary, but also Crusader's damage output going to be insane. I do see a lot of counters against Crusader options against Enchantress. Like, I think that can really shut down a lot of what Matt's pressure can start. But I think Ryazo is going to be facing the exact same problem they had against Grappler, in the fact that I don't think Enchantress is going to have a shot to start things rolling.
But once they do get something rolling, something to watch out for, Enchantress has the command grab, whereas Crusader's reversal is only armored, not invincible. So you can grab them out of that 2 MS. So we have to be careful for that. Ryazo, very smart, but we'll have to see how they approach things against Tales of Mystery. We're going to get into it real quick. Oh, not real quick. We're seeing these intros. Seeds of Volition bring forth a new challenger.
Please, Lord, let this young child survive the whooping I'm about to put on for the unbelievable behavior of throwing out this doll and trying to lock me down in positive pressure.
Prayer hand emojis in chat if you like Crusader. Teddy bear emoji in chat if you like Enchantress. Let's see what's going. It's not looking so great for Ryazo off the start here. Already 45% gone for them. Oh, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, big damage here. Doesn't get the sickness. Coming in for the bear install. Put them in the...
This is a bad situation. How often do you see that transformation? I almost never see that transformation.
Oh! Using that second hit, the cancel. It looks like they're trying to put up the Remedios. Oh, canceling in to get out of that jacket so we don't get hit by the sickness.
All right, it is way past this kid's bedtime, and Tales of Mystery is trying to put this kid to sleep. Like, this is enough.
Oh.
Your shenanigans? No, you don't get any milk and cookies tonight. You need to go to bed.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. 3 fireballs. Oh, yeah, this is huge.
Gremlin.
This is huge damage here. They might be dead. 1, 2, how many you get?
No, we're okay, we're okay. One more set.
Oh, just setting up. Get these plus frames.
Ooh!
Oh,
nice
yeah.
Convert to stay safe. The 2 A's plus, but a little bit too far away. Nice! Teleport, scoop.
Oh, Ryazo reeling back in their seat.
Oh, yeah.
They knew that something could have gone wrong.
Oh, indeed.
back into it.
In those close quarters, something could have gone very south very fast.
It is tough to box against Crusader. Do you see how big this man is? Oh, yeah, the roll is a little bit slower than a lot of other characters, but it's still so good for Enchantress.
Yes, but the Light of the Lord going to put Ryazo in the corner. You're about to hold this wall.
Yeah, this is huge damage, but we have to be careful. Enchantress can do some big damage of her own.
It's good DP, but we set up another wall. Get over here.
This is big. This is a kill that JS put you back into it.
All right, second round here. A strong start. A strong answer back from Tales of Mystery.
Yeah, Ryazo's done a lot of very offensive options using the Mad 2 MS to catch them in the air. Very great look, but now we're back into the corner, and the corner with the wall.
Oh my God!
The cross-up JB. Oh, this could easily be dead for Enchantress if we get the jacket set up. Not looking like it. Set up.
Yep, had to get that install going here, and whoa, nice DP right back, but no mana. Nice jump back, called out the teleport from Tales of Mystery.
Oh, the Abare 2A catching Tales of Mystery, trying to get their offense set up. But now we have the Kara overhead catching them on the way down. We set up, just playing it patient, not going for anything too complicated.
Ooh, caught low this time.
Oh, doesn't get the low JS to hold the lantern. Unfortunate for Ryazo, but we're still stuck in the corner. Oh, no!
I mean, we are. No, you can't drop it, Mr. E! No, no, no. Yep, I feel it, Mystery. I feel it.
Oh, yeah. If you don't hear it at home, we can hear it here in the commentary desk. Mr. E is feeling that.
Yeah, it was a guarantee return. Mystery could have killed, actually, in that situation, and unfortunately dropped it. Crucial. Again, I said at the beginning of the bracket, you can't be dropping stuff in this game because it could cost you tremendously.
Yeah, the frame advantage is just a little bit different from Enchantress DP, so you have to be careful and know the routes here. Ooh, armor's through.
Bless the toss.
Oh,
nice,
hammer.
Confirmed. Not going to be enough to... Actually, wait a minute, hold on.
It's going to be close. We're able to set up.
Got one more, yeah.
This is a one-touch game.
Oh,
justice!
Said amen!
Sending Ryazo down to the gates, the pearly gates, but we still don't have our pass into heaven just yet. This is the final round in this top 8 qualifier.
All right, a couple more fireball setups here.
Four fireballs.
Oh, nice guard cancel here. Get off of the teleport. Nice punish, though, from Ryazo.
Yeah, that roll from Enchantress has been so good for Ryazo. Oh, but you're able to still catch her as a punish from the backside.
Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be good damage here. The late hit of the 2 MS sets up for the fireball loops. Safe jump setup. Oh, we're just catching them with that 2 MS mad swipe.
The blessed scoop, but it doesn't matter. Ryazo gonna wake up and press buttons.
You can't be praying when you don't have the space to sit at the pews. Ryazo's just pressing buttons when they have the opportunity, and right now they're in the corner. The armor on that Mad 2 MS sets up for the lantern loops, and now we have the corner and the pressure.
What's with the sassy lost child? It's just throwing fireballs at the good Crusader.
Oh, put them through the cross, trying to jump out of something. Tales of Mystery gets the punish, but they were too close. Oh, they still get out with that 2A Abare confirmation situation.
Has the awakening too, so this is a great opportunity. Plenty of mana resources.
Chat, let us pray. Let us pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy frames. Thy kingdom come, thy mix be done at round start as it is in the corner. Amen. Amen. We are one apiece. Final game, final round.
And we're going to take one more page out of the scripture to let you know the damage that would be the holy orb, the holy spear, the holy hammer. Before the confession begins, the teleport. Good block, though. And again, what did I tell you? This sermon is not over. Tales of Mr. Reed is letting you know another chapter to begin towards this winner's side top 8 and one more opportunity, but the 2A will bless you. God is good, chat.
Amen in chats. Amen.
all the time.
Amen. That's Tales of Mystery out on loser's side into top 8, I believe. Ryazo unfortunately eliminated from the bracket. I feel that. I feel you, Mystery. I feel you. You look exhausted after that set. It might have been only 3 games, but I am so tired. I feel the stress.
Congregation, your prayers have been answered because once again, we do have a Crusader crossing the threshold. That is the blessed top 8 action. And you know that the Lord is going to bless that action momentarily here. But of course, you know, congregation, choir, and all involved, we do have a few more prayers to be answered with some of our sponsors and benefactors of Frosty Faustings 15. Thank you all for bearing with us for just a moment here because the tithes and offerings still have to come through that. The Crusader has made it into this top 8 and it's been a blessed top 8 thus far. We still have many more members of congregation to get through before we round out that top 8.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of time to confess to your sins. We knew you did wake up DP there. We knew you did wake up DP. We knew.
Yeah, we absolutely knew.
Kevin.
Ronald.
There's probably a Kevin watching.
Think
right?
about it, Ronald. Did you really tech that throw?
You said you blocked high there, but did you really?
Tabitha, come on now.
Oh man. We're still here. We have some winners and losers qualifiers for top 8 coming up here. DNF duel at Frosty Faustings.
Yes.
The Seeds of Volition bring forth newer and newer challengers, and we're trying to find out who's next for the Arc Revo World Finals top 8 coming in just over a month.
Honestly, we can only hope that the Seeds of Volition bear fruit to bring us into that top 8 opportunity to get that shot at qualifying for that Arc Revo, because much like this Clementine, there is a whole layer of sections in this Clementine in which is basically the entirety of Arc Revo, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have each section represents the player that will represent themselves in Arc Revo finals, whether it be Guilty Gear Strive or DNF Duel. And they're going to be charged up with vitamin C, hopefully, because that is going to be a grueling competition. I mean, honestly, you think about it, because Lost Soul being the qualifier for DNF Duel as far as the states go, and this one being another opportunity, because look, Lost Soul has potential to qualify.
Oh, yeah,
and
Lost
Strive
Soul
too, which is insane.
Lost Soul is here, top 48, loser's side, I believe. So I haven't had the opportunity to fully catch up on bracket, but
in Strive or
in Guilty Gear, or not Guilty, in they're in winner's side in Guilty Gear, at least for top 192 for sure.
Okay.
But I'm saying DNF. I'm saying DNF. They were in
You're
top
already
48
qualified.
loser's side.
You're fine. Lost Soul already qualified. We're not worried about
Lost Soul
DNF.
being very kind and giving another spot to someone else by just being here.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right? That's how it works.
We're breaking
Lost
it down
Soul, Yuseongcha, both qualified and here in bracket. There's a lot still coming up.
All right. Yeah, there is. In fact, we do have TenuredMule on the way up against Jiro. This is going to be a winner's quarterfinals match. Getting hot and heavy into what is left of the bracket, honestly. So a lot of great competition. I'm glad to see it all come back in full circle, too, being the only second opportunity, like we keep saying, for a qualifying spot. So, you know, names came out, especially international competition coming out, too, which is huge because this is it, right? Like, there's, no LCQ. You're done. Like,
it's just 8 players coming up for both Guilty Gear and DNF Duel, but we're going to be able to see what's going on here. Jiro, we saw on stream already, the Kunoichi, but TenuredMule, you might have seen on your local online bracket as a very, very powerful Hitman player. A powerful and wild Hitman player. This player is just pressing and pressing, comes up with the craziest setups with such a very straightforward-looking character.
Yes. Straightforward looking. Hitman, straightforward?
Hitman seems to have a lot of very powerful and simple game options that can really dominate the flow of a match. And we might be able to see it here right now after this button check, it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, golly, I feel like Kunoichi is going to be a great contender in this match, but I think about the reach of Hitman. Like, Hitman in 6S is definitely going to be a very strong opening gambit for Hitman, especially, too, you think about the follow-ups when you're pushed into Awakening. That alone, like, Can Cole also applying pressure, too. Like, this is going to be a tough matchup if Kunoichi remains on the ground in a lot of cases.
Yeah. Hitman has a lot of really great tools that can really interrupt the tempo of a match.
Yeah.
Tempo is something that I think is very, a very abstract yet strong concept to think of, like how we're moving with the beat of the game plan.
Yeah,
And Hitman like 6S and 5MS are just really good at interrupting whatever the opponent wants to do.
Absolutely.
So I'm curious to see how it's going to interact with as such a strong Kunoichi player as Jiro, because Kunoichi can just stay at like the opposite side of the screen and just do what they want. You can throw out a frog, you can throw out the fire tornado, or just do some kunais left and right and just figure out where you're going to go from there. Get a read for the pulse of the opponent's neutral approach.
Absolutely. These two warmed up a bit here. It's been a little bit since we've seen Jiro up on the stage. TenuredMule has been working off in the background here to get through this top 48.
Yeah.
They're about locked in, ready to go here.
We have our players queuing up right now. TenuredMule, a very wild player, as I mentioned, very wild player. They can just they just run with the RPS in like such a fascinating way, and it works out so often that I'm just absolutely winded whenever I see them play. I'm like, you just did this option here. I have no idea why you did it, but it worked. And I just want to be like, understand, right? It's just so crazy.
Well, you know, as they say, chances make champions in a game like this, so you got to go for it. But the reach actually wins out in the favor of Jiro.
And we're able to set up. We get the frog, summon Gamabunta for our troubles.
Nice setup with the flame tornado.
Look at this huge damage here.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
You messed up twice. That was it.
Oh, yep, we're using
our
guard cancel to set this up right here. We have the Shattering Strike, so we're able to do as much damage as we want, as much damage as necessary, but we go for the early reset, and we're gonna be able to take the corner and set up once more.
Okay. Oh, actually, I really like that. The 2A, able to low profile the jump A from TenuredMule, but we got that DP.
That's it.
You're done.
Oh no, they don't have the mana for it. We're gonna be able. Oh, they just got it back.
They just got to awaken.
They just got it back. I wasn't sure they were gonna make it over the threshold. Kunoichi does have very low health, but it was like just riding the edge there, just barely getting that mana for that extra Shattering Strike in the end. This is such a swingy match in that first round. We're gonna be able to set up. Roll.
Yo,
okay,
the movement.
The situational awareness.
TenuredMule has been putting out a lot of movement lately. It has been absolutely tremendous to see, especially after those updates for that invulnerability on roll.
Oh, we use that jump cancel to try and get an overhead, but we're able to get the 2S anti-air in the perfect KO. TenuredMule just making work over Jiro.
Clean.
Let's check this opening gambit here. Yeah, we've already threatened the 5B on round start, so we're trying to cover that TenuredMule with that 5A, just trying to catch the approach. The DP not high enough to catch the J2S.
Ooh, nice conversion to throw. Very sneaky stuff here from Tenured.
Yeah, we're able to block the overhead using the teleport to get out, but low enough on that approach, the DP works out this time. Oh, that was a missed input.
Nice roll. And again, movement from TenuredMule has just increased exponentially in this patch.
Yeah, using that 4MS for the extra damage.
Yo, TenuredMule is definitely in the head of Jiro right now. Just read like a book for that next interaction.
Yeah, sometimes you just go for the simple stuff, and just being able to figure out where the options are and how to end things early so we don't catch things in the proper positioning.
Actually, that's a reasonable trade right there for TenuredMule, although the Flame Seal was still applied, so they got blown out. Another Flame Seal, but missed the conversion there. That's unfortunate for Jiro, but that corner pressure is important. Going to whittle away at that guard gauge.
And we're using this guard cancel to get out. Quick trade. TenuredMule using that 2A to poke out, but we're able to get the Rising JB overhead on Jiro. It's almost a 100% success rate. We teleported out of one of them, but it's still working.
Yeah, you know, again, utilizing the resources available. They threw out Cancel and went for conversion to continue that forward pressure safely. That forced Jiro to continue blocking, but one small mistake allows Jiro to get out of the corner. 2A confirmed. TenuredMule is definitely in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get some Combustion going. The Flame Seal coming up.
Ooh,
this is going to be real close to actually killing.
Could have killed right there, but the two-way absolutely will kill here. That's a good confirm from Jiro. As long as you don't drop it, there you go.
Yeah, we're rounds apiece here in this second game. It's whether or not Jiro stays in the set or TenuredMule moves on in the winner's side of the bracket into top 8. Oh, great pickup. Using the Fire Tornado to get this damage going and apply the seal.
Okay, seal once again, keeps things safe. Nice high right there, but great defense from TenuredMule.
Oh, yes. The stagger pressure from Kunoichi is so strong.
2-8 challenge right there. Fool me once.
Get this Shattering Strike going. Roll through in order to get the corner back. And we're going to be able to get this OTG going. And the pressure started.
Nice jump reset. That was actually really smart right there because it caught Jiro crouch blocking. And this absolutely has a lot of potential.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's enough mana to actually kill here. We're going for it again, but the setup was just low enough. Jiro with that 2A mash able to get it out.
Oh, that. Oh, no. You cannot be setting up seals that close.
And TenuredMule with the DP, Shattering Strike in classic Hitman fashion. Moving on to winner's side, top 8. But Jiro is not out yet. Jiro is not out yet. There's still possibility to see this talented Kunoichi player move on to the top 8 on loser's side.
Tenured out here like, yeah, GG's. Jiro, GG's. Hey. GG's. The animation's happening. GG's. It's over.
Jiro was just sitting there like, oh man, I can't believe I
missed the blind. GG's though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have got a hit. That's crazy.
Dude, getting hits the 100%. It is the leading factor of losses in fighting games.
You know what? In DNF Duel in particular, it's sometimes just the one thing. It's like, oh, how'd you lose? I got hit. Like, that's literally like, dang, I just got hit. Like,
it can all stem from one single mistake. That's how oppressive things can get in this game. And even when things are as simple as just outside of Awakening, not in Awakening yet, there's still a lot of really great things that can force the issue and snowball into a game or round victory. And ultimately, that's what happened for TenuredMule and allowed them to move on, winner's side.
Yeah, there's a lot of quick routing decisions that you have to make in this game, especially too, we see a lot of players just end combos a little bit early to remain outside of Awakening because that gives benefit to your opponent, right? You don't want that comeback factor. You want them to earn that. Unless, of course, going up against Berserker and Troubleshooter, those being the exception to the rule. But, like, for the most part, see a lot of players making that rapid decision based on what mana point that they're at, what their opponent's mana point is at, and including health situation, your own health. Like, there's a lot of rapid decisions to make, and a moment of hesitation usually kills you in fighting games across the board, but even more so in DNF Duel. Up next, though, we do have Nezu, and I do apologize, Yuseongcha?
Yuseongcha.
Okay, I
believe that's Yuseongcha. That's how it's pronounced, I believe. This is an Arc Revo qualified player already.
Yes.
The Ghostblade from Korea. I believe it was Rev Major, where they took first place.
Yes.
And we have Nezu coming up, who I believe was also a Ghost player that we saw against Ganonduerf.
Yes, it was. We'll see.
Is it potentially the Ghostblade mirror? GB on GB? Game Boys?
Yep, it sure is. They're locking it in. If you can hear it in the chat, of course. Like we said, Nezu right there that you see, we saw earlier on Ghostblade. Still another opportunity for them to show out.
Yeah, this is just going to be Footsie's battle into Run the Mix. Ghostblade, the character we mentioned earlier, does not have an invincible reversal. They do have their 2 MS, which is a teleport, but it'll have to be very well utilized in order to maneuver through. It's not just a teleport. When there is no ghost out, it just goes straight like 3/4, 4/5 of the screen across.
Right.
But when the ghost is out, it goes right to the ghost. So that's going to be very tricky, especially in opportunities with like your 6MS or your JMS, where you either get overhead or cross-up situations. Almost guaranteed. And confirmations that are really quick off 5MS. 5MS being a button that does have a lot of really great frame advantage.
Right. All right, they're confirming that they're good to go, which they are. They just got that button check, had to make sure they were prepped and ready to go. Play with the glasses. Don't want any distractions. Because, look, it's, again, we talk about that information overload. Oh, we are swapping consoles, actually. Okay. real quick, because look, sometimes these things get real hot.
Oh yeah, I heard the announcement from the TOs earlier. They to power cycle your consoles.
Yeah.
Because this is something that's important. It can introduce some additional lag if the consoles have been on for too long.
Absolutely.
So we want to be able to give these players the best opportunity in order to play to their best. Excuse me, we're getting an update. It is swapping after this match. So after this match. So we're still going to get Yuseongcha versus Nezu, excuse me, right now. Ghost Blade Mirror, Japan versus Korea here in the United States.
Yes. All right, we shall see. But yeah, back to the point of just like that information overload, right? Because that Ghost can actually be pretty distracting in the corner. You really have to try to pay attention to the blade part to figure out which side you're going to be blocking, high, low. It'll be interesting to see who can be more impressive in this matchup here. But Nezu going to get hit first.
And as we see, we have Yuseongcha on the white coat Ghost Blade and Nezu on the black coat Ghost Blade, or perhaps a navy blue. Yuseongcha catching this open up here and starting up their pressure here, keeping it safe with that 2S in the end.
Conversion, just going to get that pressure. What a challenge, 2A from Yusong.
Oh, we got the JB, but no confirmation off of that using a Ghost or anything. We're able to get in conversion to keep the pressure started. And now Nezu has their turn.
She's great roll through, great awareness from Yusong, and a low guard gauge, but an excellent challenge and conversion there to guarantee themselves this hit, this corner position.
Yuseongcha showing a fantastic understanding of Ghostblade, poking out at a lot of places where Nezu's trying to steal a turn and keep maintaining their plus frames.
Exactly.
Oh, that JB actually catching the Ghost on the way down and procking it.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice teleport, going for the high, and bless the dome of Nezu.
Yeah, we're going to get these swipes going, run the cards. We're going to get the safe jump, and now Yuseongcha has Nezu out in the mixture. Get this knocked down. Safe jump setup, what are we going for? Plus frames?
High once again, yes. Low this time, see? It's very difficult to keep track of. Perfect for Yusong and the mastery of this Ghost Blade.
Yeah, Yuseongcha showing clear dominance right now.
Yes.
It was a bit more back and forth in that very first round, but that second round, Yuseongcha just used the openings and just exposing Nezu's overhead, exposing the dome. No helmets allowed with that teleport into the 6 MS to contract that overhead.
Yes, Yusong wearing that Egoism band sweatshirt. Don't ban, by the way, if y'all haven't heard.
Oh, catches the backdash with the 5 MS into the follow-up, and we're going to be getting some huge damage here. Ghostblade, a character that can get extra damage off of a lot of their connections. Their 4 MS with huge corner carry and huge damage potential.
Nice. Wrap this up and does. Yo, and you know what? This sets up a future story too, just because Yusong is now kind of controlling the turnout of who will qualify today. So removing competition is kind of the job of Yusong in this tournament today.
Oh, gets through the guard cancel. Ghostblade, a character that actually has the buttons long enough to punish that super deep guard cancel from himself. Oh, drops the 2S.
Hey, that's okay though. Look at that massive life lead. Gonna try to.
That was so quick. How long did that set last? That had to have been like 3 minutes or less, or your money back guaranteed.
Well, I mean, hey, they did go for that teleport into conversion. Like, the reaction timing just to do that was absolutely insane. I mean, it was a great showing of prowess on Ghostblade and the reason why Yusong is qualified for this Arc Revo World Finals.
They are on the loser's side, so it's going to be a little bit of a shark-infested waters as we move forward. That loser's side qualified for top 8, so it's going to be extraordinarily dangerous.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a tall order as things wind down here. Plus, what's going to be interesting is now that we do have that international competition crossing into these top 8s, because normally a lot of the North American competition has just been playing just against themselves. So they understand like where they all stack up against each other. We do have like the few standouts that we expect to place. Like Bluelinkys is definitely a solid favorite. But of course too, like surprising to see Masoma so early on go and went up against Bluelinkys, right? So like a lot of strong contenders going up against each other at this point in the game. Like it is no doubt in my mind that you will cross against a very strong opponent because of how consistent these players are in online brackets. But the great the big unknown factor in this equation is those international competitors, because there's very little practice and crossover in some of these events that we get to see.
Yeah, we've already seen we've seen Jiro and Yuseongcha.
Yes.
Very powerful. We're going to be seeing Jiro next, by the way.
Yeah.
But not only that, we saw Tales of Mystery from the UK, as I saw, as well as Ganonduerf from France. Both those players already qualified for top 8.
Yeah. It's been very interesting, too. I was talking with Kizzy over lunch and just thinking about, like, the international competition is now majority just Europe, right? Like, we see a lot of European competition coming over to compete, and very rarely do we see, like, from Japan or, like, Korea here. But for DNF Duel in particular, you'll definitely see Korean and Japanese competitors come out, and they do, like, I mean, Korea is definitely the big area for DNF Duel. A lot of great competition coming out of there. Especially if you're checking out online, too, watching those VODs.
Oh, yeah. At DFO, a Nexon property, I believe.
Yes.
So DFO, I hear, is very popular in Korea.
Extremely.
And we already have, at least for Arc Revo Finals, we have 3 Japanese players already qualified that I did not show up, I believe. We have two Japanese. Nanpon and Kikyo-chan are the Japanese players that have already qualified for top 8 finals. So there's just a lot of interaction. Oh, and Goichi. How could I forget Goichi? There's a lot of different regions represented coming up.
A lot of different characters across the board, too. Yeah, I think Goichi was the second qualified, right?
I think Goichi, was the first qualified.
No, because it was in America for the first qualifier.
No, because it was Goichi beat Mystic at what was it? The English tournament. That's in the theater for their top 8 finals. Goichi won over Mystic, and then Mystic came for CEO Taku, got first, and Lost Soul got second, I believe. I could be wrong. I might have this completely backwards also. But because he won with Swiftmaster. Goichi won with Swiftmaster, and that was before the big patch not the big patch, the patch in August that normalized Swiftmaster, I think. Chat, you can tell me wrong. And I'm going to go back myself and tell myself wrong by looking at the results. But Goichi is qualified. We have 2 European competitors qualified in K-Top and Mystic Smash. And then we have Lost Soul already qualified. Yeah. And perhaps one more that I'm forgetting. No, we have then we have 3 others, the Yuseongcha, Nanpon, Kikyo-chan. It's going to be really great. It's going to be so great, these DNF finals. I'm so excited. I'm pumped for this.
Yeah.
I am excited. I am so excited. I live for this. This game is goofy. This game is great. It is so much fun.
No, it is very explosive. Like, that's what's beautiful about DNF Duel is how explosive this game can be, how volatile it can be. I mean, you sign on for it at that point, right? Like, you understand, like, this is the type of game that it is. And I'm constantly amazed, like I said at the top of this, constantly amazed at the changes that these players have gone through and the growth. And just, I see something new week in and week out, commentating out of TNS, right? Just, like, seeing those players really show up and that competition continue to grow week in and week out. But being able to see these live competitions is so important, too, because we do have, like you said, Jiro and Lupro coming up. Lupro, another regular contender online, very strong player as well, too. And it's going to be such a heartbreaker as we whittle down to these top 8 qualifying matches, which this one is, right? Because Lupro, time and time again, I've seen in top 8.
Oh, yeah,
now you're going up against Jiro.
Got so close to qualifying for a top 8 spot. I believe they got 3rd at CEO Taku. 3rd place at CEO Taku, where Lost Soul got 2nd and was able to qualify out there.
Yeah, it's close, and it's going to be hard with only 8 spots to qualify. This is the last one.
Yeah. This is going to be the Kunoichi, as we saw, against Dragon Knight. Our first Dragon Knight on stream during this top 48. Lupro, one of the Dragon Knights to do it, is super, super talented and intelligent play, utilizing the Dragon very smart and just being able to cover their options and create a lot of really interesting situations that the opponent just is not ready for.
Yeah, you know, I do think that Dragon Knight is going to be a tough character to go up against for Kunoichi. I'm just thinking about reach in general, plus having Astra on backup to make life miserable for Kunoichi. Of course, you know, Teleport is going to be a strong tool. The speed at which Kunoichi can close the gap against Dragon Knight, I think it's going to be helpful. But that aerial dominance that Dragon Knight has the opportunity to just completely dominate is definitely going to be the deciding factor between these two characters here. We'll see.
That JS from Dragon Knight is just so powerful and so impressive. It has so much more durability than you'd expect. Like I've played against Dragon Knights, and it just goes through all of my projectiles as launcher. The JS just like eats it all up, and I'm like, holy hell! I did not expect the durability on this fireball. It's such a powerful tool in conjunction with a lot of Dragon Knight's other incredibly impressive and powerful options.
Right.
We'll have to see how these interact. This is a top 8 qualifier. Loser is relegated to the spectators bracket, while the winner moves on to the next part of DNF Duel Finals and will potentially get the qualification for Arc Revo World Tour. It looks like we're going to get a button check first before we move on.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who put Lupro into losers.
I believe they qualified out on the losers side. I could be wrong. I looked at the bracket for like so long. I was just trying to take a look and see what went on, but I already forgot because there's been so much great DNF happening that it's just has me overwhelmed with all this excitement.
Yeah, I mean, just all the strong players that are showing up here. Oh, Masoma did it.
Yeah, Masoma, you can't be upset losing to Masoma because Masoma's just so great in so many different ways. Melty champion, Melty Blood champion, Uni champion, and DNF champion in multiple different iterations. But we have Lupro versus Jiro coming up, our losers side top 8 qualifier.
Yeah, and actually, if Lupro wins and if Masoma wins, those two will be running back immediately in top 8.
Oh my.
Both on the loser's side, so.
That one's going to be exciting. But right now, let's catch what we have on our plates right here.
Oh, yeah, very ambiguous aerial positioning right there to try to get that punish for Jiro. I like the install attempt right there, but unfortunately the fire pillar did not catch Lupro out of the sky. This is where it begins because Astra's going to make Kunoichi really hurt.
And we're able to, oh, look at that damage. Yeah, Kunoichi has one of the lower health totals in that game. Oh, hovering around, using that spacing with the flight, able to catch that roll on the backswing, and that bomb catching Jiro, trying to move around that perfect golden bar.
Absolutely. Great showing and great start for Lupro here. And see that aerial movement that I was talking about. Nice. Tries to go for air to air. Jiro tried to get a confirm off of it. Nothing doing off the rejump. Ooh, I like the Astra setup here.
Yeah, that was really cheeky because it was the special call was covered up by the usage of the conversion. But now we're just over the frog, and we have Jiro just trying to jump out, but you can't do it when we cover with the flight. We have the wings on deck. Astra coming in with the assist.
Yep, great opener here for Lupro. Nice guard cancel. Get off me, please.
Oh, yes, that JS catching. Jiro trying to set up in neutral. And right now the pressure is on. Oh, this is huge. Look at the damage on Astra spin.
Oh, yeah, Astra? I don't think they mitigate damage on Astra. Astra just hurts. Level 100 Pokemon for sure. Was that a wink from Lupro? Wait a minute.
They know what's going down. They feel it.
Oh, yeah, I got this.
Oh, you got to feel yourself right now. After getting the perfect round 1. Oh, coming out that JB has a humongous hurt box. Just a big circle around Kuno.
Ooh, actually, good thing you threw that second bomb because the first one whiffed entirely there.
Yeah,
nice
Jiro covering Lupro, but on the way down, they press the button, but right back in.
Nice convert to get to anti-air.
Oh, using that whiff JB in order to get them on the way down to recover in time.
Yep, guard cancel tries to hold this corner. Great low.
Jump scare mix up.
Yes.
Oh, catch it. Get these bursts coming in. Set up.
Loving the Team Gohan bomb loops. I'm loving it.
Oh, they're dead. They're dead.
Good turnaround here from Jiro, too. I mean, what began as like a aerial dominance, like I was saying, from Lupro, which was my big concern. Jiro is still navigating fairly well, but more often than not, Lupro is coming out on top in the skies.
Yeah, both these characters actually very strong options in the air. The buttons from Kunoichi are deceptively big, not to mention she has really great options to put out hitboxes in the air. Oh, this mix-up is going to come and bring the fruit and huge damage.
Yeah, not quite there yet. She'll be able to after one more
Oh,
tornado. There it goes.
Perfect. Okay, it's Annie, go get your gun out here. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. This is 1-1. That was 2 really quick games, Zero.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the damage output of Kunoichi, you can't forget it. That potential is still there, but even more so on the side of Dragon Knight as well with the reach and also, again, take to the skies.
Ooh, there's
but
that
this
round
time
start
the air-to-air from Jiro.
Yeah, this Jiro got caught by it last time, is able to respond effectively. Oh, Annie, go get your gun once more. We got the instant overhead off the instant jump conversion.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's those little air buttons, that JA on the way down, catching the flight from Lupro and allowing this huge pickup and momentum swing in Jiro's favor.
Yeah, Lupro was already committed to that fireball. Jiro already in the skies anyways. Like, definitely take advantage of it. And great defense from Lupro. Going to get that guard cancel out.
Oh, yep, we're using the conversion to get into Awakening here.
Woo!
The flight air dash right out. Using the kunai to snipe out Astra.
Not going to have to hold this pressure. Again, nice guard cancel. Get off of me.
Oh,
jeez. All it needs is one touch. If Lupro can get a solid confirm, Jiro's dead. Astra gets blown away by the flame.
Oh, empty low.
Nice DP. That's a big commitment, both in Awakening here.
Yeah, and it gets the seal off of them. Teleport up, counter hit in the air. The flight is not enough. That JA on the way down. Jiro is up on set point. Real nice.
Okay, aerial kunai shuts down Astra. This is starting to go south real fast for Lupro because time and time again, Jiro is interrupting Astra's startup.
And Jiro's doing a really great job of getting around the JS from Dragon Knight. I feel like that's been so important in this neutral game. They're just not scared of it.
Ooh. Okay, try to go for fireball, but a bomb's away from Jiro. Here's the fire spin.
Yeah, we're in exhaustion, got our mana back, and we're just laying on the pressure here.
Nice tick throw.
Lay on the seals.
Don't you forget it.
Oh, and the combustion actually hit Astra too.
Ooh.
Oh, this is big damage. Dragon Knight is such a strong character.
Getting just under 50% after this Godric grab here. One more interaction is what Lupro will need
Oh,
to wrap
this is
up.
huge. This has got to be it. The drop combo. No. Oh,
That's
get
right.
out of me.
The throw, one more touch. Oh my God, what a conversion to shut down and block that
DP
kunai.
accidental.
That'll do.
That had to have been an input error. Get the super. We press the button. We're tied up. 1 round apiece in the final game. Ah! This is such a swingy match.
It sure is. That damage output from both players here. And this is the last shot. Who's going to want it more?
What an anti-air! Oh my gosh. Look at this. The fire seal on them. We're going to be able to set it up again. Fire spin. It dropped out of the combo. Not quite close enough to the corner.
Yeah, very difficult to see where Jiro's going to be coming from. Opened up low, and we're stuck in another fire spin. Sealed up. All right, stagger pressure. Get that guard cancel out of the corner.
Oh, yep, we're calling Astra. No confirmation.
Nice pickup for the Astra fireball. You can't press
Oh,
quite
there's
yet.
3 of them.
Big.
There's 3 of them. This might be dead. What's the route? What's the damage? Look at this spin. We have
Astra.
the awakening skill.
There you go. It's done. Lupro will advance 2-1 into top 8. Thank you. Look, if I know if nobody got my back, Astra most certainly do. Lupro qualifies over Jiro and is 1 step closer to qualifying for the Arc Revo World Finals.
Oh, look at the excitement on Lupro. The crowd was loving. If you didn't hear it from chat, we could hear it here at the commentary desk. The excitement from the crowd is palpable. It's so thick. You can feel how intense it is out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, we can't say it enough. There is a lot on the line here. Lupro trying to show out and show up for DNF duel and does succeed, bringing Dragon Knight into top 8, but the work is not done yet. There's still plenty more to do because, like I said, next up we do have Masoma up against
Yuseongcha.
Cha.
Yeah, Yuseongcha. Our
Cha.
Korean
There was an
ghost
R at the end. I'm like, it's not Shar. Shar Aznable is not playing right now. What is happening?
It's okay. Despite what you might see here behind the commentary desk, we're going to see some fantastic Ghostblade action. And it's going to be Ghostblade versus Crusader unless there is some stray pocket pick. Both these characters very powerful, but Crusader has been very intense. We already have a Crusader in top 8 from Tales of Mystery, but Masoma is not to be slept on. And we already saw the intensity from Yuseongcha, the power from Yuseongcha against Nezu.
Yeah.
And you might have even seen them earlier yesterday in pools. Yuseongcha is not to be messed with.
No, not at all. Yeah, and again, too, even more stress to add on, right? Masoma is potentially going back into a run back against Lupro if Masoma survives up against Yuseongcha. So we'll see how that shakes out. I mean, honestly, we're trying to look at the good book of Crusader, but I tell you, Yusong, man, that work.
Yuseongcha is very confident in the way they move and very, very meticulous with the buttons that they press.
Yeah.
And they understand the way Ghostblade moves to such a fine detail that it's something you don't really see outside of very few players. Like we saw Nezu had a great understanding. I've seen many times Gone Mad being able to move around with Ghostblade in very creative ways.
Yes.
But it's going to be very important the way we utilize the Ghost and the teleport and just these huge normals to get around what Crusader has in front of us. Crusader has big normals of their own. They have the full screen wall, which comes out so quickly that you really have to be careful about it.
All right. Get equipment locked in and set up because this is your last shot. And then after this, you're moving on to that top 8 in DNF duel.
Yeah, our players getting in the zone. We got headphones up, earbuds in. Get that water. Power up, Masoma. Power up. Hydrate. If you're at home,
You gotta bless up.
if you're at home, hydrate. Holy water or no, I want you getting something to drink. But Yuseongcha, stone cold killer out here.
Yes.
Not to be phased.
You know what? Masoma has that power within to put to rest this Ghost to finally allow the Ghost to pass on through the pearly gates. We're doing a quick little warm-up here. Before we do that, we got to prepare the sermon. You know, it's a tight schedule. Got to choose the hymns.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of really fantastic plays. Something very exciting to come up for. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a set here. We have our buttons checked and buttons confirmed. We're going to run right back in. It's going to be our last top 8 qualifier here. Masoma versus Yuseongcha. Crusader versus Ghostblade. Two halves of a whole human soul.
Tension's palpable. Tension's palpable right now, you know?
This is the intensity that we live and breathe for. There's one more opportunity for Masoma to get that top 8 qualification, that finals qualification.
Look,
Yuseongcha sitting pretty though.
Neither one of them feels any of this tension right now. You can't tell on their face. Internally, they probably do, but on their face, Masoma looks like, oh boy.
It's just another. It's just another day of work.
How many qualifiers have I gone through? And Yuseongcha is like, look, you ain't living through this. You ain't living through this, kiddo. All right, but we got to believe here, chat. Let's get excited for one more set to decide who qualifies for this top 8 in DNF duel. Big round start for Yusong.
Yeah, that 5B catching out Masoma, going for the option, rolling through the instant overhead. Very clever defensive option, using that conversion to get a little bit closer. And we're going to be able to set up here Masoma with a big hit, and it's gotta hurt.
All right, install is applied. Nice, avoiding the throw.
Oh, knock.
Again! Great awareness here from Masoma and still chipped away at the guard gauge. Now we got to survive the onslaught. Could roll through, but the backswing of Ghost. Hey, at least we didn't put the hands out. Masoma being very patient right now. Nice pickup, and it does pay off. Good things happen if you are patient. Ask, and ye shall receive. Blessed be this holy hammer. Evil Ghost, be gone. I excise you from the stage.
Yuseongcha trying to get through that armor by canceling their button into some sort of special. But we're still right back in the mixture here. Getting a spacing adjustment with that jump back JS, and we put the jacket on. Remedios. 2S trying to catch a jumper defensive option.
Woo, good tech. All right, nice. Avoiding the ghost. The Holy Hammer. I dipped these in the holy waters before I came over here. Young man, I will excise this ghost from you.
Not. Oh, safe setup. We get the counter hit. 2S.
No.
This is huge. We have no health left. We have to take this as far as possible. The Ghost Blade, a high damage character, as well as lots of safe setups. What do we got in store here?
There's the high helm splitter. Goes for immediate overhead, but not going to work out here. Masoma pressing in the awakened state. You have to deal with this pressure. The jump in. Bless the dome. Masoma taking that first game.
It looked like Yuseongcha buffered out of that 2A, just getting counter hit on the way down. That JB from Masoma catching them off guard, and Yuseongcha is now down a game. We see them thinking, what went wrong here? We need to figure this out, or else we are out of the tournament.
What went wrong? You challenged the holiest man in the game up again with a ghost. This man will put you to rest. Coffins are ready. The sermon is printed.
No holy water on deck. Inquisitor is still waiting in the wings, but we have Ghostblade eating these crosses. Oh, Remedios set up.
Bless the armor, bless the defense.
We're trying to extend this as possible so we can feel the recovery. Oh, what's the timing? Oh, they feel it. Counter hit recovery. Yuseongcha gets the huge 2S.
Crusader praying too hard. That's what it was. Prayer takes a lot. All right, stagger pressure in this corner here. And the main close-out, jumping away opportunity. That teleport, what a smart move from Yuseongcha, and we'll be wrapping up this round here.
Yeah, they just barely got enough mana to get that 4 MS and are able to seal up that 2B. Yuseongcha with an intelligent offensive string to catch the Remedios recovery. Super smart.
Jump scares.
Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one. Round start 2 MS.
I don't know. Yuseongcha has been zipping and zooming all over the screen.
Oh, I love that confirmation to take back the corner. Despite the wall in the way, we still have the wall as we stay here in the corner.
Yep, the ghost, yep. Smothering Masoma in this corner here. Nice pickup.
These combos are so long that we go in and out of exhaustion so frequently, but we're using this knockdown to get the empty low. The empty low. Yuseongcha is going to be able to tie it up. We figured it out. We figured it out. Don't bless me. Don't bless me. Talk to your own god for help.
You need a stronger prayer than that, Masoma, to survive this here. But still anyone's game here. Jump away. Nice Holy Spirit couple. Look at this approach. What are you going to do about it? Ghost gets blocked. Nice warp through the orb as well, too, so as not to have to block it. Get off of me.
It tried to go over the instant overhead. I don't think they were close enough to get a true block string there, but able to poke out on the approach. That 2A, such a fantastic button, and now we're taking them to the corner.
Good carry here from Yuseongcha. That pressure again. Great throw. Perfectly timed, too. That is tight space.
Oh, the 6 MS to catch the jump away. Masoma, this is a no-fly zone.
All right, nice. What a challenge. Walk up, swing the hammer.
We're putting the jacket on. Doesn't get the OTG. We're trying to catch the recovery.
That's a good throw.
We don't get the sickness off of the Remedios because we still got the hit.
Oh my god. What a roll from Yuseongcha to close out the round. Match point, qualifying point for top 8.
Yuseongcha has the momentum all in their favor. These options have been so powerful. We're going to be able to get a pickup. No, we get the setup instead.
2A, nice.
Yeah, using that new change, the 4S, or the 2S into the teleport. Setting up here, overhead.
All right, get off once again with the guard cancel. Too far away for the 2A pressure.
Yeah, using that Hail Mary 6S, but Masoma still rocking with the guard button so they don't get crossed up by it.
Ooh, nice neutral jump. OTG pickup as well.
That JB hit on the backswing.
It's time for you to confess your sins. Push back into the corner, 2A plus frames.
And Yuseongcha, very measured defense. They're just holding the block button, but you can't roll through that. There's too much recovery. You get away from the wall, but those 2As are big enough and strong enough. But we have to tell us, are we strong? Oh my god, no!
You're gonna block, you're done!
That would have been huge damage.
Yes.
But we recover in time. Yuseongcha falls the round, but still one more to go.
All right. Holy Light.
Oh, catches the startup of what looked to be 6S from Yuseongcha.
Yeah.
Masoma now on the offensive, dealing so much damage.
Nice, about to deliver the message that 2A. Got the stagger pressure to the wall.
Oh, there's that overhead.
Nice.
Just maintain
Roll
the pressure.
Through. We've tried it before. The timing is so difficult. Masoma's gotten away with it before, but not this time.
We get the knockdown. Go for the safe setup. Empty low.
Oh,
Gets
no, the
caught.
pickup.
They're trying to press between the ghost hits, and this is some great offense here from Yuseongcha. We're going to be able to establish some Okizeme with the 4MS.
Nice block. Get off me, DP. Plenty of resources left over after. Oh, you want to come in? Come on over. Confess all your sins to me because there ain't no forgiveness coming from me. You're only going to have to.
Oh, the poke out!
The low!
We're
That's going to confirm for
the
Awakening
super!
a kill. Young Yuseongcha moving on into loser side top 8.
Oh,
Is
look
that bang,
at that
bang?
smile. Look at that smile. He's feeling himself. He knows. Yuseongcha, our final top 8 qualifier on loser's side, is looking to get doubly qualified to the Arc Revo finals, is going to move on later this evening in the DNF finals.
That is so unfortunate for the run of Masoma. I mean, this kid has been working so hard across multiple games, like we said before, Melty Blood, of course, DNF Duel. Just honestly, a great showing today, and unfortunate we did not make it to this top 8 because, boy, this kid has been putting in a ton of work, but Yuseongcha stopping one more competitor from going up against him later on at the Arc Revo World Finals here. But my goodness, again, we filled out that top 8. Do we have the bracket filled out to show the folks at home what this top 8 looks like? Because my goodness, like that's going to be a great time to check out here in a few moments. You know, again.
For sure, off the top of my head, we can just run through this. We had Ganonduerf on the launcher, Tales of Mystery on the Crusader, Lupro on the Dragon Knight. We had Yuseongcha that we just saw.
Yep.
Who else? We saw Kubo. Did Kubo make it?
Kubo made it. Bluelinkys. TenuredMule.
Okay, yeah. At
Kanzukai also.
Kazunkai, a player we did not actually get to see on stream. They qualified off stream.
Yes.
As well as, I believe that's it actually.
That was all of them. That was all of them.
Yeah, you can go to the StartGG page, start.gg/FFXV. Go down to the DNF section and see it for yourself. You can see it later. You can see it later. The finals will be coming up on one of the many Frosty's Faustings stream for the top 8 action DNF duel. For the final Arc Revo qualifier, I cannot stress this enough. The tensions are high. The prize pool at the finals next month are going to be off the charts. It's going to be sick. It's going to be so exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, you don't have to go anywhere for this top 8 because it's going to be right here, just so you know.
It's going to be right here?
Right here.
Don't go anywhere. Stay right here.
Yes, absolutely. So again,
stay right
of course,
here.
Like we said, this is this final qualifier for Arc Revo World. We can't stress that enough. And of course, Use a Game Night putting in that work for this top 8. There's still plenty of Frosty Faustings action to come on top of that as well. So please stick around because DNF Duel is still here. You know what? Take some time to check out that match arena while you're at it too.